Hi everyone, it's Keji aka OBiGem. Welcome back to the channel. If you are new here, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so you can be notified for all future videos. And if you like what you see, please do not forget to hit the like button so I know to keep making content just like this. So we're here with another Create a Sim video. These individuals are actually very special ones that I intend to do a little bit of playing with. If you guys have seen my current household videos, I've done two, and I will have a card up in the corner to the first one that I did for the Kumali-Vu-Alexander households, which actually collapsed down to the Vu-Alexander household, but it stars my first and very special sim, or one of the first. She's not the very first, but one of the early sims that I created when I first started getting back into The Sims, playing The Sims 4, which is Kumali-Vu, and she ended up getting involved with an individual named Noah Alexander. Their storyline has been going forward very fast, and a whole lot of things have come about. I actually do plan on doing another current household for them because so much has happened since the last time. I just love that family to pieces. So I decided to expand on their storyline that I needed to involve Noah's parents. So we have here the elder Alexanders. So we have Noah's father and we have Noah's mother. His father's name is Richard Alexander and his mother's name is Evelyn, and they are both of very esteem. So Richard is a retired police chief. So if you have seen either parts of my current household, you'll remember from the second part that Noah had actually dabbled in thinking about going into law enforcement, but he wasn't sure whether or not he wanted to drop out of college and pursue that path or to just plow forward. I will be doing, like I mentioned, a update on their household, so you guys will see whether he decided to go one way or the other. But in any case, that dream of his was inspired by his dad, Richard Alexander, who was a esteemed police chief in their hometown. He is actually now retired, but as you guys can see, while I was still molding his body, he still got some guns going on there, so you know that he really did take his job seriously, and it shows in the way he looks. His mother, Evelyn, is a retired school teacher, and she's kind of a little bit uppity. She's a little bit of a snob. So they kind of raised Noah to be at a certain level, and they're, just to give you a preview on how they feel about his relationship with Kino, they're none too pleased. So you'll get to see a little bit more of what that situation looks like when I get to that a current household next week. But in the meantime, I did want to show you guys this Create a Sim I did for their his parents, so you guys can see what they look like before you see them in that current household and see some of the fashions I put together for them. But I hope you guys have been doing so well this month. Well, this month's only 2 days old. I hope you're doing well. It's still very young, but it is Black History Month, so I wanted to make sure and get out this Create a Sim video this week because I do want to make an effort to do a Create a Sim at least one a week. I would love to do more, but unfortunately I'm so busy until April. During January through April for the last 3 years, I normally work 2 jobs minimally, and the one that's been taking it out of me is the job I pick up for this tax season, which is where I proofread tax documents. So I've been, like I mentioned, been doing that for the past 3 years, and it just seems like this year kind of caught up to me just a little bit, just a tad, probably because in previous years I wasn't also doing content creation. So it's a little bit of a strain, but I'm so proud of myself that despite all of that, I still managed to stay on track with hammering out content week after week, and it's been such a joy. This week, I have already put out episode 10 of The Runaways. You will get episode 8 of Growing Up Genki, and I am going to try, no promises, to edit the footage I did for the Twitch stream I did for Strangerville. So if you guys, and this is kind of like an impromptu announcement that I'm putting in here, although I'm not sure how much it really matters because this choice is mostly motivated by how well the series has been doing on my channel, which is, spoiler, not so great. But from this point on, I actually will be transitioning over the Strangerville Mystery series to a stream only series. That means that once a week on Saturday, the one day that I'm going to dedicate to doing any type of streaming from now until April, I'll be streaming The Sims over on Twitch. I'm going to put a link for my Twitch channel down and the comment or detail section, you just look in both places below. I'll be putting my link to that so that you guys can click on that and follow me. I'll be going live every Saturday, like I mentioned, and streaming the Strangerville Mystery as well as other Sims related things and possibly other games. I'm going to start out with trying to finish up the Strangerville Mysteries via stream, and then I will be touching on other things in my Sims game. There are a couple challenges that I don't really feel like I am capable of making a series out of on YouTube and have it still be interesting and keeping up with that. And there are so many story driven ideas I have as far as LPs for the channel that I kind of don't want to have different challenges on the channel to pull my attention away from that. So I hope to use streaming as a way to explore doing different challenges, because there are different ones that I would like to explore. Namely, I know everybody is a big fan of 100 Baby and Not to Bury. 100 Baby is still a little bit intimidating for me at this point, but I would be interested in doing Not to Bury at some point, just not as a series on this channel, but I would love to do like a Not to Bury playthrough on Twitch and see if maybe you guys might like that. I also recently wrote a challenge of my own. I put pen to paper and made a 5-generation legacy challenge, and I actually put some feelers out on Twitter to see if anybody was interested in giving it a test run, because I kind of just put it together and conceptualized it in my head and didn't really get a chance to test out the logistics to see if it's a generational legacy playthrough that will actually work, or if it's too challenging and needs to be tweaked. So it'll be interesting to actually play it through and make adjustments to it if I need to like really push forward and say, hey guys, you want to do this challenge? It's super fun. So I want to try and test that out on streaming on Twitch to see how feasible of a legacy it is. It's pretty detailed, so I'll actually place the link to that legacy challenge in the detail section below. So if you guys want to check out the legacy challenge that I wrote, you can look into that. I actually will be making a video to kind of give you like a breakneck speed idea of what it looks like. I'm just gonna end up using one family and kind of cheating my way through it by aging them up and going through the generations, and what will possibly make like a 20-minute video just to show you guys what the legacy should look like from generation to generation, just because I know a lot of people are visual and I tend to be wordy, especially when I'm writing things. So hopefully the video will give you an idea of what that will look like if you are someone that is short on time and doesn't think that you'll be able to read through the legacy challenge that I placed in that Google Doc link below. But with that said, I will let you guys enjoy the rest of this creative sim. I just want to real quick touch on one more update though before we jump back into the creative sim, and that is I am still going to be following up on the RLPs over discussion I started at the end of last year in December. I am so thankful for everybody who watched that video. It is the highest viewed video on my channel right now, which is nuts. It's at 602 views the last time I looked at it, which is just beyond. So I will be continuing that discussion just because it's something that I'm passionate about. Right, playing LPs and encouraging other people to make them because they're my favorite Sims content to consume. So I just want to do some more deep dive videos on why LPs are the state they're in for The Sims 4 and how we can kind of revive it or be a little bit smarter with how we make our LPs so that people will be there to consume them. And so I hope that you'll check out those videos. I hope to drop the first continuation video of that next week, so look out for that. But with that being said, enjoy the rest of this Create a Sim with the Alexanders, and look out for more beautiful Black Sim creations of this month as we celebrate Black History Month. And I hope you guys are really taking the time to look into Black history and just really celebrate the almost hidden accomplishments, unfortunately, in our society that many Black people are responsible for. Let's use this time to like really celebrate that and learn. But until next time, guys, stay safe, stay healthy, and of course stay dazzled. I will see you in the next one. Bye.
Never been into material things. I'm the type that usually connects to someone's energy, but you're acting used to me. Don't act like you used to around me. Are you getting tired of all my love? I need to know, cause baby, when push comes to shove, I need someone around, someone to hold me down. And I wonder how you think of me, detailed and intricately. Do you sing